Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday. We're here with some Path of Exile, of course. Well, it might not be, of course. We might be playing some Deep Rock Galactic in the next few days, but yeah. Was going to do some temple stuff, and then I was like, oh, I can't be temple stuff right now. So I brought a bunch of runic splinters, and this cost like 800 divines. I think it was more than that, actually. They're 4 divines a splinter. 1 divine for every 4 splinters, which is just ridiculous. I can't possibly see how this could be profitable. We ran 20 of them before, and I believe I came out with absolutely 0 profit. So I figured we'd start the stream with just burning another 10 bajillion divines, because, you know, who wants divines anyway? And nothing's selling anymore, because everyone's stopped playing now. Fuck. Well, no, there's still 30,000 people playing, but... It's getting to the point.
Not ventured, not gained.
I know it was there, I didn't fucking look properly. Go on the other side.
I'll see to that.
I am the doom at the door. You will fail. Starfire.
You gonna starfire me? No, it's not. This is kind of how it went last time, and then it just never dropped anything good. It was just always consistently terrible. Love Olroth. I don't know what his drop chance are for the lineage support gems. I think it's very high. Fantastic. The artifacts can't be worth shit. Right? I mean, I'll take them out to find out, but I'm pretty sure that none of them are worth shit. They're worth something on like day 3 of the league, when like 1 person crafts using them.
Can I help?
I'm just going to make absolutely doubly sure, though. We'll put those back on the floor. We don't want those. Get rid of those. Not that.
Ventured, not gained.
Stop using Never 6 filter. What? Yeah, unacceptable.
Not ventured, not gained.
Oh no, it's going to be an 800 div loss, I reckon. I think each attempt now is like... God damn it. I think each attempt is 30... 38 divs or something. So far we've dropped 1 perfect Regal Orb. I think stacking Magic Bind for something like this is actually probably important, though, because you're looking for lineage support gems. which it's dropping none. Hello. Hello, Argentina. I was about to say something about our sweaty prince. Thank you for taking our prince's sweat. It was really helpful in finding out that he's a diddler.
Not ventured, not gained.
I'm waiting till someone notices what's on the fucking mana bar today. We've gone all out degen. Oh, thanks. I haven't made one for a while. I've been streaming a lot and not had as much time. So, just trying to get streams in at the moment. Oh, thanks for finally turning on their stream bot. I might slap on some Anvariuses. No. Don't activate the... Oh no, I think I activated the bad thing. Oh no, I'm getting pretty good at cheesing the shit out of that. Not even a flask. I know the flask is rare, but what do I smoke? Amber leaf. Other cigarette brands are available. This is the BBC.
Not ventured, not gained.
I think he's, yeah. We've got to get this side for safety. This side for safety. This side for cheese. Cheesy fight. Praises of the suckers. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, we got one. We got something that's shiny. How much are they worth now? Shit. Alright. We've made half our money back. The fucking 460 divines. In what world are they 460 divines?
Ventured, not gained.
Why you not wake up? Yeah, so if you start this fight from the side that thing's not on, he doesn't have a second phase. Don't know why. Makes the fight a lot quicker. GG should probably fix that one. Let's probably fix this one.
Not ventured, not gained.
See, look, the statue's there, so we go around here. And we approach until this appears, and then we don't have a phase 2. Sometimes the statue will appear on this side, and then you go around this side and do it, and then you don't get one. Chat taught me that one. You guys. Why are you just can cheese it? Okay. If you insist,
I need more
I'll cheese it.
time.
It's a cracking cup of tea. 0 phase 2. What? That it? Scumbags. Yeah, one more flask to break even. I don't know what the flask drop rate is.
Now
We did
ventured,
20
now
not too long ago. 20 of these, and we didn't drop many flasks.
Fail.
In fact, we dropped no flasks when we did this last time. Expensive. It's a silly build.
Now ventured, now gained.
It's adorned. Adorned build. Because they made Adorned silly fucking broken this league. He drops a helmet, a shield, and a hammer. They're all worthless 1x pieces of shit. So he drops the flask and he drops support gems. One of the support gems is worth like 800 divines. Or it was last time I checked.
Now ventured, now
They were unequipped. Yeah, they're worth like 1200 divs. You can drop those as well. Yeah, I'm going to throw on a bunch of rarity gear. I think I've got a decent and various. I'll do it for the next 20.
Yes.
Yeah, he'll do. I wonder if I just go full rarity for it. Think about it. I mean, just don't get hit, right? Should be easy enough. Well, next league, it's, you know, that these things definitely do inflate towards the end. But if there's, depends if there's, it would need something like we've got this league with the amount of divines coming in,
Now
Barky.
gained.
Which, you know, we might have. This might be the new normal. They're just like, just turn the divines up by 100 times. And that'll make them happy. Give them cake. Oh, I think I activated the thing. I did not.
Fail.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very late game items. Just make sure. So just put it up for sale now.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Now ventured, now gained.
Oh god, no, there it is. I think you might be able to just run up the middle and then just engage him from here. I don't think you even need to go to the side. I think you can do it from the middle with the right position. Slightly off center. I want to find out why a normal reliquary key. Scumbag. Because I've gone 40 runs without seeing any of these support gems, and I know support gem lineage support gem drop rates are affected by rarity from the temple.
Now ventured, now gained.
Whether that would have that impact on this boss, I don't know. We're going to find out. So if I just run up the middle and then... Okay, you would have to get too close, that thing would see. You'd have to go to the side and be a cheesy little bitch about it. There it is. I mean, it's not the 1,200 div one. It's the cheap one. But that's one of them. So there's one of those we've seen now. How much is that worth?
Can I help?
Only 81 divines!
All right. Your order is registered.
That one's not even worth seeing. What even is this?
Now ventured, now gained.
Purify.
Sure it'll be fine when I load this up with rarity. I've done 40 of these runs this league. I think that's the first support gem I've seen.
Now ventured, now
I
gained.
only did like 20 when I did them before. I haven't done like a full farming session of this.
Purify.
Last run. We're currently sitting like 500. Well, we haven't even sold the other flask, right? So we're like 540 div down.
I need a moment.
Oh,
to
400
prepare.
div down, sorry. They go so quick as well. These runs like less than a minute.
Purify.
Oh, okay. So we made 80 div profit in 18 minutes. They should be a 1 in 10, those flasks, I do believe. Providing that sells, of course. That's slightly better than the other one.
Someone is bound to buy that.
Alright.
Can I help?
Evening, Royal. How's it going, mate? Slight change of plan. It's not Temple and chill. It's Olroth and chill for a bit at least.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Alright, let's just go all out. I think I have to keep that one for reasons. Do I?
rethink my approach.
I mean, I've dropped the damage by quite a lot, and my resistances are really fucked. He hits with cold damage though. Just don't get hit. You're just a one-shot to everything. This could be a really expensive way to find out that. That's a lot of fucking rarity though. Maybe I could wear just one ring, like one normal ring. Or maybe just the neck. Just for spirit reasons. That puts the damage right back up. We still got 300% rarity. Like, that's more than enough. And our resistance is somehow now even worse. We'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It's your lucky day.
That is not the number I purchased.
Let's see if there are any takers.
We'll be on the maps in no time. Shit. Right, let's see if this makes any difference.
Now ventured, now gained.
Really slow. Why do I feel so slow? Right, we definitely need to do this with all of the cheese now. I'm probably going to need to use the overpowered comets. I've got that car speed and everything is so slow.
Purify.
The rings, okay, the rings might make quite a big difference. Having all that car speed, that was so slow. Good evening, Mr. Fizz. How's it going?
Now ventured, now gained.
Go, slow balls, go.
Purify.
Damn it. Right, so far not seeing any noticeable difference. I've got my ninja for this character, which you can copy. It's like 15 mirrors, maybe more. Some of the items just simply don't exist, but you can find equivalent
Now ventured, now
equivalent
gained.
stuff, mix and match it a bit.
Purify.
It's a long way to the US for a sponge bath, mate. Sorry. Yeah, it's a very smart build. You can have a look at the ninja. It's on Mobilytics as well.
Now ventured, now gained. I need a moment to prepare.
Will
Yeah, that was a lot of coins. This is not going well so far. No one's brought the life flasks. Too expensive and no one needs them.
Now ventured, now
Just going to end up with a load of unsaleable life flasks. Hey guys, how's it going? I brought 2 Adorned, and then one of them was an 146% one, and then I couldn't be bothered to keep farming it. Especially seeing as the 134% one's not selling for 2 mirrors, and there's quite a lot now being listed. People aren't buying them. I need to lowball that to like 14k or something, just to sell it.
now ventured, now gained.
So I can use the divines for something. Yeah, I might relist it for 15,000. Nice. It's all coming up, Jason. Run away. Yeah, in fact, let's just quickly relist it.
Can I help?
Which one, Madam? There's like loads of lineage support gems from bosses. They drop one every time.
Now ventured, now gained.
Like the ones in the maps. It just might not be the one you want. But I think rarity affects them.
Purify.
Well, they all drop from different bosses, so they're probably got a different drop rate. Revolt, I think, is kind of common, though. You got them turned off on your filter.
Now ventured, now gained.
Beam really hurts. It's definitely not feeling particularly profitable, this. It just feels like very, very, very expensive clicks.
Now ventured, now gained.
Yeah, Antilouis and Rigwolds I think are the most common, because basically because of their price. Because they're still used in a lot of builds. But I don't know the actual percent drop chances, I'm afraid. God damn, this is these are terrible drops. Mind you, it's not as bad as seeing fucking Grand Regalia time after time after time doing Arbiter.
Now ventured, now gained.
Oh. I mean, that's not a boss specific drop, but alright.
This were well made.
There were the whole of null. Oh, I'll just put them in my unique tab. They can live there. They can go to standards and live with all the other unique tabs.
Not ventured, not gained.
And I believe. I was wrong to believe. I need to see 4 flasks to break even, or I'm going to have to buy another fucking 20 of these things. Do you know what, just...
I'll post it right away.
Wow. Just buy the other 3,000.
Not ventured, not gained.
I'm looking for the lineage support gems. Or the flask. The only things still worth anything. And I don't think the flask will sell. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if they're going to sell for that price. That's a hefty price. Which means we're looking for two of the support gems. One's worth 700 divs, I think. The other one's worth 1,200.
Check out what came in for you.
Not ventured, not gained.
Oh, fuck. I think I just woke it up. Oh, fuck. That means I won't do this fight potentially properly.
I have the doom at the door. You will
Yep.
fail.
Come check out what came in for you.
I didn't have to do it properly. I just ran back into his sword. Like a fucking idiot.
Not
I
ventured.
panicked at the
not
thought of doing
gained.
it properly. Actually, it might have let up back there.
Fail.
Take that. Looks like one of these drops. I'm sure it's supposed to be a 10% drop chance for the flask. I'm sure. It's priced it like it's a 10% drop chance.
Not ventured, not gained. I need a moment to prepare.
Will fail.
You should have stayed buried.
You've received a shipment.
I haven't done enough backflips today to do Jonathan Math, man. I haven't parried enough. Banned.
Not ventured, not gained.
Purify.
I don't think we're going to drop anything. I heard bad things about that.
You've received a shipment.
Now ventured, now gained.
The Critical Drinker gave it a not so glowing review. He gives everything a not so glowing review. Apart from Markiplier's new Iron Lung video, he gave that quite a good review. Now I kind of want to watch it. But I also don't want to watch Markiplier for 2 hours in a submarine. I forgot he even drops those. I forgot he can even drop the timeless jewels. They tried to go for a teen drama in space. That sounds awful. As someone who's no longer a teenager, and I that sounds terrible. Like Skins in space, or is it better than? No, it can't be as good as Skins. Skins was awesome. Oh, the Earth is flat. What are you talking about? 8 divines?
You've got
Amazing.
some goods in.
We've got the perfect character for checking if this does anything good. Why? Bullshit. A lot of damage on this one up here. Like a fucking lot of damage. 3 40% cold nodes. 4 40% cold nodes. And 2 proj damage with rage on melee hit, although that really doesn't. Rage on melee hit doesn't help very much. Well, that's not true. Anyway, I'm not going to bother selling it. Can't be asked to go on TFT and take pictures of all that shit and then list it and be like, whisper me for offers so we can discuss the right price. I can't be asked. What? How did the AI get drunk? Did it get drunk on love? After one of them broke free from the closet that was shackling their mind. I'm assuming this is Netflix, right? So one of them's got to be having a crisis of where they like to stick it or have it stuck. They changed the program and went to the bar. Oh, right, of course, because it's Star Trek, so the AI is not going to be in a computer, it's going to be inside a robot.
Come check out what came in for you.
Yeah, but it's little.
Now ventured, now gained.
My boy in the Manor Bar knows what that guy's into. Oh, little Jeff. I may or may not have ordered myself one of those tops. Very excited for it to arrive. Name Jeff. Well, that was 20 runs for 8 divines there. So that was a net loss of 920 something divines from those ones. That was with the rarity. So without rarity,
Goods in.
we made
What's new?
money. But with rarity, we just lost everything. We lost it all. We died once because I wasn't paying attention. So it does make a difference. 20 runs is not enough runs to find out if it makes a difference. That's right, we've got 20 more. Something not right.
Not wrong with a new approach.
I've got too much intelligence. I'm too smart. Let's make ourselves a bit more of a dum-dum. There we go. Just get like exactly jalapenos. Why haven't I thought of that before? It's so obvious. Just get lucky. The new Harry Potter TV series will suck. I should have been Harry Potter. Fuck Daniel Radcliffe. Allegedly. I would have been a much better Harry Potter. Daniel Radcliffe never lived under the stairs. Probably never knew what stairs was. He probably had a butler carry him to bed. And he was rubbish. A rubbish actor. A rubbish child actor. He was shit. Harry Potter. I remember on Newgrounds there were like piss take Harry Potter things like that. Yeah. Obviously, I was a massive Harry Potter nerd when I was a kid. I came out when I was a kid. Oh, Harry Potter! Oh, I'm going to go to Hogwarts. Oh, have an owl. Pet. Owls are pretty cool, as far as animals go. But they do things like eat chickens and stuff. The big fucking ones. They just don't go and take a whole chicken. Just fly off with it. Fucking nuts. Did he? Oh, me, just like a skinny rat boy. Well, actually, no, he had quite a bit of muscle there. The skinny rat boy. Anyway, I'm going to go get a tea. 1 second. I think that deer. I am. It's very sad.
Can't always get a good deal, I suppose.
That one Hannah Montana. Isn't that Miley Cyrus? Hannah Montana. Isn't that Miley Cyrus? I did know that barn owls fly completely silently, yeah. That's how they hunt. If they made noise, they wouldn't be very good night hunters. Because they'd be all like, flap, 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 woot, woot, woot. And they're fucking coming in like a MiG. All this fucking noise. No, it wouldn't be very good. They're pretty bad. She did. Yeah, no, I remember those ones. A lot more than I remember Daniel Radcliffe's for some reason. She did all sorts of stuff. She was like, I'm an adult now. I'm going to slag it up. And, you know, if that's what she wants to do, that's fine. Her dad was famous for some shit. Wasn't he a country singer? Owl Attack? Yeah, yeah. Fucking Owl Attack. Right, we're gonna grab that cup of tea. Oh, something sold. What sold?
Yes?
Oh, sweet. We are a number of divines up. Massively down. I say we're up. We're not up. We're massively down. We've spent 2,000 divines on fucking splinters. Just about. A little under. 1,600 or something. In fact, no, we spent almost 3,000 divines on them now. A failed country singer. What was his one hit?
Now ventured, now gained.
Achy, no fucking what? No, block, no fucking what? No, it wasn't. No, no. Oh, it was. Oh, two of you. No fucking way. Was achy breaky? No fucking way. Fucking what a corny fucking song. The fuck? Like that, like if on a list of like top 10 corniest songs of all time, you're gonna see "Achy Breaky Heart." Like absolutely, yeah, it's a catchy song. I remember back in primary school. I'm talking the ages of about 5 or 6. You'd have the little school disco, and they'd have you all up doing square dancing to fucking "Achy Breaky Heart," and that was probably in what, like 94, 95. That was like a hit song in the early 90s. Like it was on everywhere all the time. Proper catchy song. It's still corny as fuck. Oh, and the McDonald's song as well. McDonald's. Yeah, that shit. Up there with Gangnam. I know Gangnam Style was a certified banger.
Now ventured, now gained.
I'm starting to believe we will not see a drop from this dude. He's just going to steal all my divines instead. I can't believe I didn't know that was Billy Ray. I didn't know that was Miley Cyrus's dad that sung that song. That was the song he was famous for. There you go. Every day's a school day, guys. That's what they say. Don't laze me, bro. I know, I had boy bands. I had boy bands in the 90s. Blue, Eiffel 65, who sung I'm Blue. They were not Blue. There was the boy band Blue, and then there was Eiffel 65 who sung I'm Blue. It was a great song. Of course, NSYNC were like the death end of that. That was Justin Timberlake, right? That was like the death of boy bands, was like NSYNC. I actually challenge anyone to... they've all started getting back together now because they all need money again. But actually, all the boy bands died when Justin Timberlake left NSYNC. Take that. Yeah, no, I didn't like any of that shit. I happened to know, I just wanted to make the Blue into I'm Blue joke and then talk about Justin Timberlake for a bit. Backstreet Boys, yeah. Backstreet Boys are back. Which Backstreet Boy is gay, of course. Another classic. Which Backstreet Boy is gay? Tell me who ain't, ain't saying, and then it goes through all the names. Bonnie Blue is not, no, she's not a boy band, but she's had a few boy bands on her. It's different. Same but different. Ice Ice Baby was Vanilla Ice. That was, wasn't it? He was a solo rap artist. He was the original Eminem.
Now ventured, now gained.
She gave them Pepsi. Don't tell my wife. You've got VD. No. Oh. Oh god. Oh, it's the crap one again. I can't believe those flasks are actually selling at 460. I'm just gonna lower this price of the other one.
It's you. Price drop.
You want to div it to 100% really anyway. What crap boy bands were there?
Now gained.
Oh, that'd be the hormones, Jason. It's the same reason that boys go crazy, but we go crazy and hit each other with sticks and things like that. It's different. Same but different. You have loads of fights when you're a teenager as a boy, and you stop having them as an adult man. You only have a fight if something really serious happens as an adult man. But as a child, it's like, oh, I just punch someone, get punched. Well, it's certainly that way in the UK, but we have free medical care. So, you know, you can break a nose and it doesn't cost your parents like 10 grand to set your nose straight again. They just don't bother setting your nose straight. They just leave you with a broken fucking nose. East 17. My sister loved East 17. One of them did. One of my sisters absolutely loved East 17. I remember that. Okay. Oh, I saw this clip. I don't very often watch any Andrew Tate nonsense because I think he's genuinely insufferable. Whatever he's talking about, I just hate the way he puts his points across. It's just insufferable. Brash, arrogant, annoying. Anyway, but it was a clip where he'd flown out the guy from the "Why are you gay?" meme, and then he was having the guy ask his brother that question like it was the meme. He was just sitting there being like, "Tristan, why are you gay?" It was really funny. It was the fucking flying some random dude out to literally just ask your brother that question is the peak rage bait. I was like, if I had money to rage bait someone like that, I absolutely would.
Now ventured, now gained.
It was the first time I'd watched anything he'd done forever, and I'd been like, that's quite funny actually. I could see myself doing that to someone if money was not an object. I would definitely fly that dude out and just have him ask my friends that. Or just random people. These drops are terrible. As I said, I'm not in for like 3,000 more, am I? No, I'm not.
Good news. Can I help?
I don't know if anything's good news, Ange. I don't know if you understand what good news is. I need to flash sale all my shit.
Now ventured, now gained.
Oh, a lot of comments. Come on. No. Why you like this game? I just need like 4 more flasks to break even. That's all I'm asking for. Just 4 flasks. Is that really so much to ask?
Now ventured, now gained.
No, I've been sitting on stream being like, oh, you can farm other stuff. Everything, I'm sure the stuff's really profitable. Nothing's profitable anymore. You have to build a temple and pick up raw divines off the floor. A peasant. A temple peasant. No wonder Yoshi went to play RuneScape. Or run escape. Give in to the snake. I'd probably do some snakes. But Victor's just finished his. Royal's got his set up. I mean, I'd just go and dock into other people's snakes and sort of play there. Snake cheese. I've got 11 more thingies to do. Yeah, I'm probably going to build one on this. I mean, it's a couple of months until the next patch. Yeah, but probably, I'm honestly expecting it like first or second week of April. I think would be my bet. In fact, let's have a look. Do I have a prediction for when it will come out? Yes, I do. It'll come out on April the 10th. April the 10th or April the 17th is when I think 0.5 will hit. And I think you get about 5 weeks of PoE 1 again, and PoE 1 will hit. Shit, actually. First week of March, then. They'd start their PoE 1 league hype in about a week's time. 2 weeks' time. But they've only just put Frasier out. But Frasier, like... I know, but Frasier didn't do very well. Frasier really did bad. The redo of Frasier. But I don't think people want a recycled league in PoE 1. They want something new. They're not going to get... It's not going to have the same love and attention that it's had before, I'm sure. It's just split resources. I hope it's good enough that people enjoy it when they play it, though. I want it to be shit. Even if I'm not playing it. And to nicely tie the story together, so there's lots of lore videos to watch that's like, and then at Zeri communed with everybody in the city. And that's why everybody got infected with HPV. I mean corruption. Oh, he did. He did. But hear me out here, right? What if the only reason we had to take the COVID jab was so that Bill could give Milena those antibiotics without her finding out? Because Epstein wasn't going to help, man, and he's like fucking going to have got, like, he wouldn't have known what the fuck to do, right? So he's just like, right, let's just give everyone an injection, and then when we give Milena hers, we'll just put the fucking VD antibiotics in there. Makes you wonder, right? All the timings line up, by the way. Just saying. My boy Jeff down here, he knows what's what. But he's hiding on some island somewhere. So we'll never find out. I've spent a bit too much time on Twitter today. Imagine, though, if all of that was just a cover-up so that Bill Gates could slip his wife some medication without having to admit that he had an affair. Or no, had an affair, sorry. Fucked a prostitute. Let's call it what it was. I don't know what I'm going to do with these timeless jewels. What was Olroth do again? I can't remember. Something stupid. Something terrible. You can just divine them anyway, it doesn't matter. Hit invasion, burn intelligence, yeah, right. Man, I know. I know. I've had some fun going through some of the files. No, I think he's a time traveler. Haven't you seen all the cloning and time traveling? He's actually Thomas Jefferson. No, wait, no, it's not Thomas Jefferson. What's that? Is it? Oh, which one of your fucking presidents is it? Andrew. American presidents. I just need all the images of all of them. I need all of them. I'll know the image. Yeah. I want to fuck it. Same. Right? Same person. Time traveling US president, actually Jeffrey Epstein. Actually, it's Andrew Jackson. Like, I spent too much time on Twitter today. They will. I'll wake up with some blacked out SUVs outside my house. The rabbit holes went deep today. It was quite funny. That wasn't an original thought of mine. I saw the pictures side by side. There was a better picture of Epstein, but they actually looked a lot more alike as well. I will fail to make any divines from this. That's for sure. Unless I get lucky and just... I think Yoshi dropped a mirror from this. I think it was this league or last league. I can't remember. Yoshi straight dropped the mirror from this boss.
Not ventured, not gained.
All the drops. I kind of don't care about the timeless jewels at all. The Rona ones are 10 chaos. 10 divines. Because they were just given names, man. They were given names people could pronounce.
Yes?
I can prove this by showing you one of the first silk traders that ever lived in London, what his name was. It's actually quite ridiculous. (1579 to 1592) was a silk weaver resident in Suffolk, London. 16th century. Was among the earliest people of African heritage to be living and working as an independent business owner in London in the 1500s. We got rid of slavery. Well, slavery was banned in the UK, like on UK soil, like I think before then. But that was his name, or his given name, over here. Can
Yes.
Now ventured, now gained.
I always think it's brilliant. It's actually quite a good, like quite well documented guy. Yes, a trader from North Africa. So yeah, people just gave names.
Daddy, you're my daddy.
Sometimes they made sense, and sometimes they were ridiculous. Sometimes they were reasonable black men. Oh, I've had him there for a while. He's got good. His lane's behind him. Look. He's flipping her off. He shouldn't be. But yeah, there he is. Gamer Epstein. I'm putting progressively more and more offensive things there until I have to stop. One sec.
Now ventured, now gained.
It's gonna be nuts. Want food? Are you hungry for that? Say that then. Say, Daddy, I'm hungry and fat. Top of the stairs and shout. Your bowls are up. How much is your bowl? Put the other bowl. This one's not even hungry. He did, and a World of Warcraft player, and a couple of other things. But yeah, I found some funny art of him, and I thought I'll cut it out and stick it on stream for a while he's topical, which will be for a while. I may have also brought the jumper, just to see if people comment on that. In fact, I'm going to just wear it out when I next have to go somewhere with my family and see what they say. If I do things like that enough, eventually they stop asking me to do stuff. It seems to me that he had a lot of time to do a lot of fucking stuff. Considering how much shit he was doing, the fact that he had time to get banned from Xbox for using racial slurs and other things. Although saying that, he got banned from Xbox about the same time he was refusing to help Bill Gates with his little medical problem. So, who knows? Maybe it was personal. I mean, the flasks are not looking like they're 1 in 10, considering we got 2 in 60 runs. Or 59, if I'd run them up. But I'd go as far to say that this was terrible.
Now ventured, now gained.
Purify.
Yep. That's not good.
Good news for you.
No, this is not good news for me, Ange. You're fucking a liar. Right, that is how you lose. That's how you spend 2,000 divines in an hour and 10 minutes. Fuck. I can't believe we got one of those supports, man. I can't believe we only got one. That was pretty bad. It was really bad, actually. I click on the middle one. It bricked them all off of being Verona. Yeah.
What's new?
I wanted to put fun things on them.
Check back soon.
Victor said he would sort these out if I put them in the guild stash. I'll come run your temple with you if you want, Royal. I'm done spending all my divines running Ulroth. I don't want to run Ulroth anymore. I don't want to run it anymore. It's cost me 3,000 divs. Don't run Ulroth. It's terrible. No, that's Mandani, whatever his name is. The mayor of New York. He's Epstein's secret love child.
Ah, a fortune such as this. Do try not to lose it.
It's not me. It's not me. If I do get 2 more levels, then I get a bunch more health. Because I can basically turn all of these into strength nodes. I don't think I've got any... I think I switched all of these to... The reduced global physical damage was so shit. Nice. Wait 1 second. Just a minute. Just a second. We know. Oh yes, he's very British. He's very British. Yes. Not since 1947. Okay. Yeah. Please do pee. You know, like, all those files have been released, but you know what's going to happen? Nothing. Nothing is going to happen. I bet. Actually, some stuff's happened in British politics because of it. Keir Starmer's facing an absolute outrage because of letting that Mandelson guy be a special envoy to the US when he was, like, clearly just fucking corrupt as fuck. And Keir Starmer knew about it all. So there's fucked a few things. No one gives a fuck about Andrew, man. He wasn't even, like, he was like 10th in line for the throne or something. Like, no one gives a shit. He couldn't even sweat. What sort of human can't sweat? Like, Andrew's got nothing to do with this. In fact, while I could. 1 second. How far suppressed is there? We go. We need this. Save that image. Stick that in there. Actually, why don't I just save that? Save image. Yeah, I'll save it in the right place. That background. fine. One sec. This is important. There you go. Got the whole gang down there now. I can add a few others. Why is that? I don't know. What? I don't know. I don't know. Why? I'm crying. There you go. Everything's it's perfectly lined up now. I'll add Trump and Bill Gates to it later. I need the right Trump picture. I need the right Bill. No, I don't, Jason. I think the whole system's corrupt as fuck. All of it. Both sides. I think it's all fucking diseased to the point that it can... Now I think even more so over the last few days. I feel vindicated in some of my previous thoughts. Shit, I'm on the wrong thing. Oh, no. Oh. It's comet time.
Ought to come in handy.
Yeah, I had a bad filter on. Like a basic filter. I don't get me wrong, like... I if it wasn't for all the really dodgy shit that they were clearly getting up to, I mean, pretty cool to have your own island and that sort of stuff and be able to invite your friends there by helicopter. I just don't think it needs to be maybe tied in with all the weird fucking controlling the world's Illuminati bullshit that's in there. Maybe that doesn't necessarily... I feel like that bit's maybe not as necessary. The sound's gone kind of fucked. I think they're all mixed up in the same shit, and I think it's all I think those... I don't know, man. There's some messed up shit. And like every fucking... Everyone seems to be involved. You know who wasn't in the files? Joe Biden. Isn't like half the league. I would try and pronounce your name, but I don't believe my Polish is good enough. Definitely going to get some of it wrong. Isn't half the league what, dude? Isn't half the league over? Yeah, that means there's still half the league to go. Do you know someone that's Freemason? But I actually don't know an awful lot about the Freemasons. I never really looked into them, beyond thinking they're a bit strange. But then most of those things are a bit strange. Most of those groups.
Must be out of my bloody mind.
Oh, I didn't get the fucking checkpoint. Oh no, I did. I just didn't stand close enough to that one. Gotta get, surely got to be like at least one mirror drop. Hasn't this produced 2 mirrors for you? This temple.
You challenge the
Yeah, you see, that's the mean. They probably said they did nice things, but they probably didn't. They probably did some really fucked up shit, dude. If you're not doing fucked up shit, why you gotta keep it secret? Like, not to do this. You've got nothing to hide. You've got nothing to fear. Line, but. You know, putting full skeletons on your walls, bit creepy. Just because you're giving soup to the sick, doesn't mean you're allowed to hang corpses from the wall. Doesn't give you that right. It's creepy shit. And you're probably doing other creepy shit. If that's the creepy shit you're letting us see, whose skeletons are they? You know? Whereas over in Europe, we have other secret societies, but we call them orders. And they're all related to kings and queens, like the Order of the Bath, and the Order of the Garter, and the Order of the Dragon. You guys probably know about that one. That's the one that Dracula was in. Relations. And they also do creepy shit and have creepy initiation ceremonies. That one in Rome, yeah, the Order of Malta. Yeah, but they were like the Knights Hospitaller. I mean, they were like, or someone. They weren't those knights. They were like some other knights.
I need more time.
All knights.
And xoxo, get. Now it's up. Challenge.
No, they didn't. Most of them didn't. After the old schism. Fun stopped going even to like the Malta. The ones in Malta.
Hold on.
That's how America was born. Basically. OBOD, what's that? Oh god, my health. Alright. Regen, dudes. Oh! Oh, it's Stonehenge. The Stonehenge guys. Yeah, they're kind of weird. Weird druid folk. Yeah. People like to think that they're druids, but the Romans killed all the druids. So they're not druids. They're just hippies, and they need to get jobs. Nah, they're fine. They do their little hippie thing if they like. Exclamation mark build. Have a look at my ninja. Or exclamation mark ninja. I won't be changing the gear on it. It's pretty static. It makes comets. That's what it does. That's what it's all about.
Need a moment. I need more time.
Repressed memories. We got rid of all the priests over here in England. We did that when one of our kings wanted to get divorced a bunch of times because his dick didn't work. Basically. No more priests. Banned. No more Catholics.
Hold on.
We're gonna make our own church. Blackjack and hookers. Shit, we should not finish this room. You get a comet. You get a comet. Everybody gets a comet. I think Keir Starmer put you in gulag for making moonshine over here. Although he's not going to be putting anyone in gulag soon, he's going to be fucking out on his ass. I'll replace him with someone probably worse. Oh shit. Whoops. What is that for? What have I set that alarm for? It's not necessary.
Cursed contraption!
Still something alive in this room somewhere. Oh,
Hold on.
right.
You defile this place.
Those comets hit really fucking hard. Back up. I'll just go back to pick up a divine.
You defile this place.
Pretty good experience.
You have made a great mistake. Your impending demise.
Got like 9% of a level, I think.
You have made a great mistake.
I didn't know it was just Dodri's damming dealing that damage to it there.
Wait. Wait!
No, with your poison. Excellent. Game crash? Small amount of game crash. Game just crashed. It's fine now. How many divines did you pick up on that one? What we need is locks and mirrors. What the fuck is going on? My game just crashed again. It's just my game, though. I think. Oh, thank you very much. Put those right in the... What's going on with my game? Thanks. There are 144 divines. That's pretty good. I think putting in extra armories would get you more. If anything. Shit.
Wait. Wait. Come on.
Oh, it's... Oh, something dropped. Maybe it's probably just a fucking divine. Yeah. Probably just a divine. Am I actually going to get 3 level 100 characters this league? That's the real question. Whoa, that was a lot of Comets back. It clears these rooms pretty quick. It's pretty good. I mean, it should do for the price.
Need more time.
I don't know if it's still able to do this on 6-man. Those rooms are just so fun to run into. I have a temple, is it? It is a big rarity temple. It's like 1,500% rarity, and it's a fub gun super thick temple. Maybe with a couple of changes. Oh. Of minor adjustments. Our headhunter's even worth more than like an annul now. Yep. Yeah, it's like it works the same way as the surpassing chance for arrows works on the Gemini bow. So, yeah, same. More percent, more modifiers, more guaranteed modifiers. Yeah. Let's see, yeah, let's see what happens. You can see how many modifiers I've got. They flash up at the top of the screen. They've got like 7 or 8 in this temple. It's probably not going to make an awful lot of difference. It's the effectiveness that makes the most difference to raw divine drops, by the way. You'll probably still find it drop like 70 divs a temple, if you anyway. Which is what this drops. Drops about 70 divs a temple. Average per person. And mirrors. It also drops mirrors. Yeah, they're quite hard and annoying to get in those corruption chambers, with them only being able to go at the start or the end of chains.
The vow have many untold.
71.63 divs per run. There you go. It's pretty. They're pretty consistent. You've got a super nerdy spreadsheet, dude. I mean, I'm laughing, but you know that's what I do and make content about. I haven't really been keeping any spreadsheets from this league. I've been fucking well distracted this league. Probably going to continue to be distracted for some of this league.
Wet.
Then very distracted. And then hopefully back to normal. Ish.
Perhaps you will be a worthy adversary.
Oh, tribal mask. No way. They sometimes turn into something that's worth... Actually, I don't even think the plus... I think the plus 4s now are like 300 divines. They're not very much. A plus 4 with 10% attributes, though, that would be fucking huge.
The vow has many unseen
Mirror, please? Whose dick do I've got to suck to get a mirror around here? So I've asked nicely now. They'll give us one, don't worry. I've said the special seed phrase. Got a quick 4,000 divines wouldn't go amiss, you know? That would cover tonight's costs of fucking Olroth losses. This temple's pretty awesome for XP. Still never seen a level 20 Ashmark Talisman. I think you got a reforge for them. I'm just not seeing how else you can get them now. The boss.
I need a moment to prepare. You challenge the best of the best.
It's like if you're running normal maps as well, pretty much every map might as well be Abyss overrun. There's so many Abyss precursor tablets on the fucking market. I mean, Yoshi was doing a bit of that before he did his end league, and he was dropping about 4 or 5 Omens of Light per map or something. It was ridiculous. He'd got the strat down for pulling them out the circles.
You challenge the best of the best.
Hey Lee, how's it going? Yeah, all good, man. All good. This league's been very silly. A very silly league. It's not over yet, actually. If you haven't played on it, I would suggest giving it a go. It's silly. You can make temples that do this. and it's feasible to do that, even starting late.
Challenge the gift of the best.
That's how weird the market is. Yet, literally one of the best leagues. It's the best league I've played. It's the league mechanics really, really fucking unbalanced, stupid. It's funny. And it's fun. So yeah, let's move a headhunter there. Just casual headhunters, yeah. You can pick up a headhunter, I think, for about a divine. Just play with headhunters immediately. There's a league of Dokkan. Yeah, you won't see a league like this again for a while, I wouldn't have thought. So, Did you drop a mirror, think you're rich? Turns out you can't even buy a wand. I'm running around like it's like a 15 mirror build. Like in any other league, the build I'm playing right now would be like a 1 or 2 mirror build. In this league, it's like a 15 mirror build. It's like okay, league. Would you like some more mirrors? Yes, please, sir. Yes, please. Sir, can I have some more mirrors? Yeah, I think it's a league where you can easily catch up, even if you started late or playing casually. If you're playing casually and you're just playing for a few hours a night, a couple of hours a night, I think it's perfectly reasonable to expect you could build a temple in a few weeks and then spend your evenings just having fun in your temple. It'll take you a few weeks. I built a temple so I built 3 temples this league. One I did while I was off on leave from work, and it took me like 5 days, and that was the first one I did. I did it with Gondi, and we cheesed some shit, and it was all a bit cheesy. And the second one I did, I was back at work, so I was working in the day, actually having to actually work as well, not work, doing my job properly. And so I was only playing for like degenerately 5 or 6 hours in the evening, but I managed to build a temple in 1 week at work, while at work. Like a good one, with all the rooms. I didn't do the washing up or clean my house or cook for myself that week, don't get me wrong. I was proper degenerate. But I did go to work at least and sleep. Yeah, but that one chain is like 80% of what the temple. In 1 week you've done a chain. I know you. Yeah. Like in another 3 days you'll have that completely finished. Like 10 days. So reasonably degenerate playing. Well, oh look, our other flasks on. Yeah. So it's reasonable. It's a very reasonable investment. The league is not over in 2 weeks, which it normally is. It's like, oh, league's over, go and play the next game, go and chase the next high. But like, this league actually had some real longevity to it because of the league mechanic. But I do wish they made it just. They've done some great stuff with the UI UX, like over the course of the patch. It's much better now than it was. It was really bad. But I still think an undo button would not go amiss. It's still really easy to make a mistake, and I think an undo button's not. I don't think that's an unreasonable request, right? Right? Does it seem unreasonable? I don't think it'd be that punishing. Just had to be able to go back 1 step. Oh, I put the card in the wrong place. Oh, I didn't see that I should have done. Oh, I forgot I had that refresh card. I suppose if you could undo something like using a refresh medallion, though, that would be really stupid. So there's loads of ways you could abuse it. It's not as simple as just give undo button. Okay, I'll take it back. It'd be nice when it goes, if it goes core, it'd be nice if it comes with a well thought through undo button. That's my only remaining complaint with it. On the experience. And it drops too much loot, and it's made other things. It's made divine drops elsewhere feel like nothing. That's kind of lame. I don't think when you drop a divine in a map, it should feel bad, or not feel like anything. You know. Maybe tune the loot down a little bit when it goes cool. Just a little bit. A little bit. Like, take off 75% of the loot. Perfect. That'll be good then. But other than that, change nothing. Literally change nothing. Change nothing about how the currencies work. Change nothing about the uniques that drop. Change nothing about the Val cultivations. Just add new, other, better cultivations to other stuff. Yeah. And just turn the loot down so it's not so stupid. It would be the perfect mechanic to exist forevermore, in my mind. I know some people will disagree with me on that, but I think it's really good. It's got that delve level of depth, you know, with the time to set up and everything. And all the rewards start coming out. It's good. Right, glazing over. Glazing off. Do better, GG. Fix your game.
No consequence. Great mistake. Give in to your doom. You have made great mistake.
I got 61. I think we're going to get literally almost the same number. That's crazy. We need to drop 2 in this room. Yeah, it does feel like you have to run quite specific. Yeah, no, I've got. So it does feel like if you don't run quite specific builds, clearing rooms is rather frustrating because of how the mobs spawn in the corners. Every build I've run's had like massive AOE this league purely for that reason. It has been a frustration. Yeah, you're right. There's more things they need to change and fix. You're right. I'm keeping this headhunter. Shiba, I was about to go for a wee. It's not the time. Right. I just want to roll smoke. 1 second, guys. I'm going to go for a wee. Be a sec. God. Panic. Alert. Stop. Shiba, you got things. Yep. The Comet build seems to deal with them quite well. I don't know why it does it. Why it does so well. The comets just seem to hit them for some reason. Shubab, you've got food out there. You've got food. I don't understand what you want. Yeah, comet spaffing is quite popular. There's a lot of they just the damage scale is so fucking high on them. It's just silly. Like nothing else. Well, other things can hit that hard, as shown by MP and his team over the last couple of days with the 100. Well, they have 173 million hit on a unarmed fucking hollow palm strike. Something ridiculous. One shot a 6-man arbiter, I think. Well, I think this would kill a 6-man Zesht in just a couple of seconds. Yeah. But you would think that the ones with proximal tangibility, Fox in a sweater, might not get affected so much, but it doesn't seem, they seem to just get hit anyway. It's a bit weird. Because you're not in proximal you're not in range to get through the proximal tangibility, but they seem to just die pretty quickly. Maybe the range is just a bit bigger and it's just, yeah. That's what I found really annoying in the campaign. When I did the temple a few times through the campaign, it felt like such a colossal waste of time because you were running around the entire room with your level 30, 40 character, trying to find the one dude to hit with, you know, whatever ability. Got to keep those herbs freshly ground. Right, I'm ready. By the way.
I need a moment to prepare. I'll form an action.
It's so easy. Oh, no. Shiver.
They're not fire infused. No, maybe not. Up to 50 mil XP an hour now. The run to the third temple. Making up for the terrible Olroth XP. But life regen is Comets. Life regen, well, it's this build. That's why the Ritualist makes quite a good Comet spaffer, because you take the Wild Blood Persistence and your life leech goes really high for that split second just as you go under health, or if you do go under health. I did not, I just leveled it with Hollow Palm. Grab one of the jewels that gives you the Hollow Palm keystone and then just take all the attack damage and movement speed. We ran around with a tabula rasa with a load of movement speed gems in it. We did the campaign with like 60% movement speed. It was really fast for like 4 hours. You can check out my monk leveling build and see what I used for Hollow Palm on that. It's the same thing. I just twinked the shit out of it. You know, level 5 gems, level 5 slot gems straight away and stuff like that. shotgunning Glacial Cascade is pretty good. That will work on literally anything this league, thanks to those new jewels from Azeri, where you can get any keystone just for a jewel socket. Very good. Or you can twink level with plants. Plant spells are pretty good as well.
No consequence.
I am just deeply upset and traumatized that I wasn't sent a free ticket to ExileCon. No, I'm not. I don't think I could get to New Zealand anyway. That'd be very expensive. I think that they will be announcing the 1.0 release in ExileCon, and I think the 1.0 release will be December this year. That's what I think ExileCon's all primed for. I think it's primed for that big reveal, that big release. And I think the people there are going to get an opportunity to sort of maybe try and play the 1.0 release a bit. Oh shit, I've got to put my milk balls out. What makes Comet come down so much? Life regen. Life regen. Or leech in particular, life leech. But yeah, any life recovery. So anytime I drop below max life, which happens sometimes, you'll see a splash of them come down because the Ritualist gets a huge boost to life recovery when they're not on max life. Like massive boost. You can get like 195% extra if you get your health down low enough. And when that happens, it will cool down about 60 or 70 comets at once. That and the frostbolts fork and split and explode. So they hit everything like multiple times. Each one crits like a whole bunch of times and crits multiple targets. You can see, there you go. Like, and in temples, you've got the guys that prevent your recovery above 50%. So I'm always running with 100% extra recovery. Quite often. You'll see me just down at 50% health, and then the comets just come spaffing down really, really fast. Yeah, Ritualist, one of the best classes this league for a volume of comets. So any class this league can be a Blood Mage because of the Covenant Altar Robe, which basically gives you the Blood Mage, it gives you the life remnants and makes your spell damage leech. So it just turns anyone into a Blood Mage. It's kind of better than the what were we using last league, the Tech Rods, wasn't it last league, to get the ridiculous regen. This league you can get more. No silly ramping up, just damage. I've got this. I've got 2 level 100s. This character's not level 100, but that's because I keep wanting to build temples. I didn't want to. I didn't get. I got no invite to John. Didn't get an invite to Jonathan's Island though. He asked me what sort of pizza I wanted. I said get wings, and then he cancelled the invite. I don't know what was wrong because I followed it up with girls for the win. Yeah, I'll play Scarlet if they announce. One of my first characters that I ever really enjoyed in PoE 1 was Aura Stacker, Scion, back when you could Aura Stack with the cluster sigils. Like, really cheap.
The vow have many unseen.
Lots of fun with that build. Yeah, I'll definitely give it a go. But where would it start? It just doesn't look like it could exist on the tree. The tree's all different, funny looking, you know? They have to really move things around. Really mix it up.
You challenge with this difficult.
If you're using this chest, you can always get one that's over corrupted on the spell damage life as leech. For like 20% boost. If you're doing the whole life as mana thing, which I think most people are. Again, this league. But most people are also doing mana as life this league. Which is a cool looking defensive build.
The vow have many unseen. Perhaps you will be a worthy adversary.
I think I got more regen on this, man. I'm telling you, like, Ritualist is the best for regen. Especially in Temple, with the way the less regen mechanic works. You just most of the time you're sitting at 50% life. Which means you get 100% extra life recovery, so your leech is double. Just insane. Oracle does look cool though. I want to play an Oracle. I've not even looked at the skill tree that you get with the Oracle. I've not even looked at it. I don't even know what it looks like. I know it's blue. But I've not really like looked into what I'm sure there's some really overpowered shit in there. Oh, you want some raw life regen. Right. Not leech. Yeah, you can post it. Just don't post any imager links, because my government don't let me open them. It's really frustrating. Funny, though. Why imager? Like, of all the things to block, like, why imager? Just makes no sense.
You reek of stupidity.
Oh, right.
Your impending demise.
A popular setup of gear. Just go fucking full adorned. Isn't that a low roll? You just get a better roll there. Chaos resistance. Sack that off, get more life.
Wait.
Just don't get hit by the purple things. Just ignore them. Just run away from them. Like, I know what Epstein would do. He would call you all some racial slurs and then get banned. There's email proof of what he does. What would Brian Dano do if he was here today? Sure, he'd kick an ass or two. Yeah, classic, great song there. Experience is fucking nuts. I haven't watched South Park for a long time. I haven't watched TV for a long time. My TV's broken. Can't watch TV. Broke. Need to fix it. Get a new one.
You defile this place.
A lot of enemies.
Hold on.
Cut down.
Right. I bet they kind of probably get stale though. They used to like vary their targets. They'd do like small story arcs. Smaller story arcs. And they used to do no story arcs at all, of course. It'd be like Cartman's getting a fucking probe up his ass. That was the story. Oh, season 1, season 2. Yeah, I know.
You reek of stupidity. Your impending demise.
Like 35% of a level so far. Of level 98, no less. Yeah, but they did that with they did that with Saddam Hussein. That's literally the premise of the South Park movie. Is Saddam Hussein is the bad guy, and Satan's the good guy, and like it's Saddam Hussein that's like talking Satan into doing all this really bad stuff. That's like the whole premise of the South Park movie. That's just a recycled. That just sounds like a recycled hash. Uh, 0.4 I do write up soon. Not the 0.3 archive one. That's an archive from 0.3. I think I've done some of the write up. I think if you look at it now, there's like some of it's written up. So it tells you what jewels to use, what corrupts to get on the items, because they don't show on the items. I think I need to change some of the skill gems around. But you wouldn't go wrong with the gear, or skill gems, or the tree. Yeah, they kind of killed the tech from the 0.3 one. But I was advised by mobility. I picked up 73. Get it with max life and like spell it. Make sure it does its spell damage leached as life. Like, the bare minimum requirements would be a 2-socket one that's not corrupted. Like one of the ones that's like. Oh, thank you. I mean, that one will probably do you quite good. I reckon. For 100 div. Ooh. Oh, that's really spicy. I'll tell you why that's spicy, right? So, this has got 9% increased max life, which is really nice. But with increased cost efficiency, your comets cost less, which means each point of regen is worth more comets. So life cost efficiency is really good. If you can get that, that's why I use this jewel here. Getting some life cost efficiency is going to help. So that's a really spicy chest right there for 100 divine. Oh, sweet. A tribal mask. So there's all sorts of ways. That's a really good chest. It probably just hurry up. That's going to be gone. Get it? Yeah, I'll DIY. But that's a really good chest. It's over corrupted on the leech. It's already got 3 sockets. It's got a max. It's a min life roll, but it's not. It's the same life roll as mine. Slightly better leech. You've still got the skill. You've still got the skills gain a base life cost equal to mana cost. Which, like, give or take that. Scott, level 19. And yeah, that life cost efficiency is going to give you much cheaper comets. Your comets will be like 500 life rather than 660, so you get, what, 24-25% more comets on average from the same life and leech. Definitely worth the 100 div. You probably definitely take more than 10 to try and hit it. They're like 10 divs, the bases. Yeah, the minimum is literally you could use one that's not been Val corrupted at all, and that would be fine. It would work just fine. You just need the leech. You just need to turn yourself into a blood mage to make it work. And everything else is just scaling at that point. More damage, more leech. More leech, more leech. More leech, more comets. More comets, more damage. More leech. Circle.
I need a moment to prepare.
Can't build. It was, it's not new tech. This tech from last league, but last league everyone was doing it with the tech rods, and there was actually a bit of a limit on how many comets you could cast, because they would get more as you spent more mana. Whereas this I think is much more OP.
No further. Fury of the vow.
Are you using early weakness to cast the comets? I like Frostbolt. I think Frostbolt's cool. Pathfinder's generally a good fucking ascendancy. The being able to sprint without being knocked over is surprisingly good quality of life. Falling over is the fucking worst. End up about 70% through the level.
No further.
What does your snake look like, Beavos? They should drop the vines if you built a proper snake. If you built like a small snake and you haven't got any alchemy labs and stuff, you probably won't be dropping any yet. If you just put all your spy masters in, they don't drop any divines once you've only got your spy masters in. So after you've got round, if you've done it like most people have, with doing the big ring of spy masters around the outside, it isn't until you start putting in the sacrifice chamber and everything when you start dropping the divines.
Furious energies.
Have you only got your spy masters? Is that all you got? Is that as far as you've got? Because if so, yeah, you're missing the end of the snake. Spy masters. This one should be right. So I'm assuming if you've done something like Royal's done, where he's done spy masters all around the outside, then the next thing you do is the sacrifice chamber with these alchemy labs. And once you get to about there really, that's when you start dropping divines. Once you've got like that bit of the snake in, and then everything else is just scaling up the amount of divines you've got. But until you've got like that set of buildings in after the spy masters, which is the sacrifice chamber, yeah, you don't really drop much in the way of currency. Because alchemy labs make a big difference. The thaumaturges. No worries, dude. Like, the first bit you're building is to, like, protect yourself, right? So you're always dropping those locks, and then you're not so worried about losing bits of your temple. You get an abundance of locks, and you can build everything easier. And then you start scaling up the drops. Yeah. I found that when I did my rebuild, and it takes a long time to put those spy masters in as well. So often I was thinking, oh, I could just put in like one chain of alchemy labs just so it starts dropping something, and I'm like, no, just push through, don't fuck it up. Yeah, sacrifice chambers with the alchemy labs and the thaumaturges wrapped around it. Yeah, but you corner back on yourselves. Yeah, it's the alchemy labs that give you rarity. And then the thaumaturges boost them still? Yeah, the thaumaturges still boost them. No! It's the spy masters that boost them now. So as soon as you put them down, you just get a fuck ton of rarity immediately from like the two of them. You just go up to like 400% rarity, and then you start dropping loads of stuff. But yeah, you do the little, I think it goes around the corner, it goes Garrison, Alchemy Lab, Thaumaturge, Sacrifice Chamber, Thaumaturge, Alchemy Lab, Armory, and then you go into your Golem Road.
Your talent is just
And those two Alchemy Labs start to boost it all up quite a lot. You go from dropping like no divines to like 10, 20 divines from your Spy Masters. Well, it's starting to come together. Decided it's time for war.
Need more time.
Born a guy.
the vow of many.
What's with the lack of Hinakora's locks? Whose dick do I have to suck to get a Hinakora's lock around here? Figured I'd shoot just under the mirror request there, and maybe the game will be good to us. Mirror me, motherfucker. There's been so many mirrors being traded this league. Like, it's been somewhat ridiculous. So I even go for like a, you know, little Hinokora's lock. Are you still playing in your SSF league? Wait, I can just look. Danny's. Danny's going to be some sort of master builder by the end of his SSF experience.
I need a moment to prepare.
No, no. I haven't been on as much as normal for the last couple of weeks. Did get some mince pies today. For some reason, the shop near me is still selling like freshly made mince pies every day. I was like, I can have some extra mince pies. Don't normally eat mince pies this late into the year, but
Hold on.
was it? Especially not like fucking freshly made ones. I was like, what? Feels a bit wrong. Not gonna lie.
Hold on.
Yes, this is the same temp. Same. I hope this works, whatever madness you're planning.
Wait.
Doesn't just fucking delete the temple. Where are you going to put the key room, dude? Where's the key room going to go? That's not just going to connect to everything around it, because that's what it does. This is why, when you said it earlier, I was like, I'm sure you've got a plan, but I just couldn't... Right, it will connect with the end of the second chain. Okay.
I need more time.
I do drop 3 divines. The old triple divine.
Come on! You have made a grave mistake.
Yeah, I've got 68. So about the same. And that's 70. Right. Okay. Right, that makes sense.
You have made a grave mistake. No consequence.
Now I have 75. Spiders here. What do you mean? It's getting flagged. What for, Jamie? What for? It's just three friends having fun gaming experience together. Well, two friends, and then one nagging wife telling them to stop having so much fun. He still has friends? Well, Andrew still has friends. Oh, Google. He still has... People still... Nah, bollocks. Got any friends? Yeah, like Trump and probably Clinton are probably going to make an appearance on it tomorrow. Maybe Stephen Hawking. I might add the whole gang. I might build up the whole island crew, just slowly over time. Just need more funny and compromising photos to come out that I can snip out to make into a hilarious montage. Like, look, the fact that Musk couldn't get an invite to the island, I think he's a bit butthurt about that. Like, you have to be pretty uncool not to get an invite to the island by the looks of it if you've got money. You'd have to be a bit of a fucking loser. Like, maybe only a 32nd degree Mason rather than a 33rd degree Mason. Human centipede? I'm not putting more Andrews down there. You only get to go down there once. Who says he even did? Who says he even did? He might have done other weird stuff, man. He didn't have to, like... Maybe he didn't use, like, maybe he just got them to do weird stuff. I don't know. Yeah, maybe he just liked to watch. That's right, Jeffrey. I brought my own chair. So I picked up 89 so far 89 Divine Arunis in this particular temple. There's a lot of divines. Yeah, maybe this one gets flagged, Jamie. Maybe. Maybe using current event political baddies is too much. Maybe I can only use political baddies from times of old and only selectively. I'll put Vlad the Impaler and those guys up there next time. It's fine. Fine. Some Mary, Queen of Scots up there. Bit of Bloody Mary. Go for some historical baddies. I've got 90. 90 divines. Cool. That's a good split then. Must be back up to some divines. That's a lot of experience. That was an awful lot. Did I zoom my camera out?
Got your cut right here.
Only so.
Make it quick. Full stop.
Alright. Don't cut the divine stack in half today. Excellent. Cheers for the runs, man. Victor's thinking about Stephen Hawking. Dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum. Oh no, it hasn't done the background properly. Stand back in a giant trotsy. No, do it better. Alright, I think this time it's done it. What? Why is it refusing to remove the background properly? Sorry, Stephen, some of your chat might get lost in translation here. If they didn't want to be on the internet, they shouldn't have gone to the island. Perfect. Right, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere, guys. Hello? What the? Oh, right. With the boys. Oh, he needs to be watching, right? Cool. There we go. Hi. All right, let's go. Anyone else we want from the cool and crazy gang there? Should we just add to them over time? Just accumulate people that have been. Right. And on that, guys, I'm going to call it there. We'll be back tomorrow. Victor wants to run his temple tomorrow that he's finished building. I want to see what his Aziri temple does. So we're going to run that. I'll see if I get any angry letters from the House of Andrew, Lord Mountbatten III, about putting him on the internet. And yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow. Good night.